This is a Vinyasa flow with essential oils. I picked 3 scents that I like, and then I did some Googling to see if I could find a scientific study where they had done double-blind control kind of stuff, like to see, like, is this, like, what does it do? So the first scent that we'll come in contact with this evening is sage, and it has antibiotic qualities. And I found a study where they had some patients that had strep throat, streptococcus, and they did a double-blind study with a mouthwash. Some of the mouthwash that people used had sage in it, sage oil, and others were just a mouthwash. And they found that it was very effective in killing off the streptococcus bacteria in this mouthwash study. And I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. It smells good and it kills germs. What do you know? Then we're going to move on to spearmint in the middle of our flow. And spearmint, I found a study where it improves the working memory. They did a test case in the working memory, like how quickly you can retrieve something that you just recently learned. So there's improvement in test studies with spearmint. And then cedarwood at the end is optional. Found a sleep study. Apparently being exposed to the scent of cedarwood heightens the parasympathetic activity where it secretes serotonin and endorphins in your brain. So it increases your likelihood of sleeping solidly and soundly through the night. So if you're not ready to like go to bed after class, that's why it's optional. You can inhale it during Shavasana. I don't think that it like takes effect like right away, but it has the tendency to make you sleepy. And I just like the way that it smells. So with that, let's get started in child's pose. Bring your knees wide. Press your forehead down.
Cedarwood is also connected to this Virgo full moon.
Oh,
So
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, it is. It is. So as you're here in child's pose, I'm going to bring the little cedarwood cloth to the side of your mat. And anytime if you want to come to child's pose and check out some cedarwood essential oil, that is completely your choice. But for right now, get in touch with your fingers, with your toes. Press all of your toenails into the earth. Take a deep breath in. Yeah, deep breath out. Breathe in and breathe out. Full Ujjayi breath in, breathe into your back body. Big, deep breath. Then slightly constrict the back of your throat as you exhale through your nose. Make the audible exhale like you're trying to fall in a mirror. Breathe in. Let me hear the breath out. Breathe so that your neighbor can hear you. This is a safe space, this room where we practice yoga. It is okay to sweat. It is okay to be messy. It is okay to make noise. It is okay to make faces and let your breath go. Breathe in and breathe out. And during this practice, I can offer hands-on assists. If you do not want to be assisted or touched for whatever reason, raise a hand now so that I can see that and I will honor that. Thank you. One more big breath in here. Breathe in for a count of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Downward facing dog. Breathe out for a count of 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Soften your knees. Root down your first finger and thumb knuckle on your mat. I should not be able to pluck your fingers up off the earth. Grip the mat strong. Point your index finger straight towards the fireplace. So spin your hands out just a little bit. Yeah. Take your hands a little bit wider too. Give yourself more space. And then root down first finger and thumb knuckle. Pull your shoulder blades in towards one another as you press your sits bones up towards the sky. Yeah. Take a breath in Let it go. Squeeze in towards your center line, towards your spine line. Imagine you could wrinkle your mat up right in the center. Squeeze. Full breath in. Full breath out. Again, fill up. Let it go. Walk your feet to your hands and take ragdoll pose. Ragdoll, your feet are hips width distance apart. And if you're not sure what that is, it's about the width of your two fists. So fit your two fists in between your big toes. Clasp opposite elbows with opposite hands. Let your head be heavy. Bring a generous bend to your knees. Bring your crown of your head, closer to the earth. Let your head be heavy. Root down through both heels. Full breath in. Full breath out. Press your sits bones towards the fireplace to stack your hips over your heels. You may feel like you're going to fall over. Explore that space. Soften your knees. Explore that space. That's the space of learning. That's the space of learning. You're increasing your proprioception. You're educating your mind about where you are in space. Take a breath in. Catch your hips with your hands and pause. Right here, squeeze your elbows in towards spine line. Pull the pit of your belly in and up. Press down through your heels, come to stand with a long, straight spine. Bring your hands to heart center. Set your drishti out here into the room. Find a spot that is not moving and focus on it. Take a big breath in. Press your palms into one another. Breathe in. And press hands. We'll begin with one Om. Inhale for Om. Inhale, reach up, look up, stretch towards the ceiling. Exhale, forward fold. Bring your fingertips next to your toes in your forward fold. So bend your knees as much as you need to bring your fingertips next to your toes. Take a breath in, halfway lift, create a long spine. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift, breathe in. Plant your hands on the mat, high plank. Pause. Pull the pit of your belly in and up. Lift your hips up in line with your shoulders. Pull your shoulder blades together. Breathe in. Lower halfway down for low plank. Drop your knees if you need to. Untuck your toes, upward facing dog. Breathe in, lift your heart towards the front of the mat. Downward facing dog, send your hips to the sky. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in. Let it go. Fill up. Root down through your finger pads. Again, breath in. As you exhale out, bend your knees low, low, low. Look towards your thumbs. Jump top of your mat. Halfway lift, breath in. Exhale, forward fold. Extended mountain, press down, reach up. Breathe in, get long through your side body, laser fingers. Exhale, forward fold, right back down. Halfway lift, big inhale. Plant your hands on the mat. Plank to low plank. Upward facing dog. Untuck your toes, press them into the earth. Breathe in, thighs lift, knees lift in your up dog. Downward facing dog, let it go. Breath in. Breath out. Breath in. Empty. One more big inhale. Bend your knees low, low, jump top of the mat. Halfway lift, forward fold. Extended mountain, press down, reach up, see the wall behind you, laser fingers. Exhale, forward, fold right back down. Halfway lift, inhale, vinyasa flow, high plank to low plank. Upward facing dog, you lift your thighs, you lift your knees, you press your toes down. Downward facing dog, lift your hips. 3 breaths right here. Breathe in. Spread your fingers wide. Come out of your default. Come out of your default. Be in tune with where your toes are, your fingers are, and breathe. 1 more breath in. Exhale, bend your knees, look towards the space between your thumbs, jump top of your mat. Halfway lift, forward fold, extended mountain, press down, reach up, breathe in. Exhale, forward fold, right back down. Halfway lift, long spine. Hands to the mat, high plank to low plank. Upward facing dog, toes press down, thighs lift, knees lift. Downward facing dog, hips to the sky. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Everyone come down to your knees. I want to workshop upward facing dog for just a second. I'm seeing some of you, when I say thighs lift, knees lift, in your upward facing dog, you press your toes down into the earth so much that when you pull your heart forward, your thighs are lifted, your knees are lifted, you're pressing toenails down. Downward facing dog. So come to downward facing dog, and we'll work through 1 more vinyasa with the focus on upward facing dog. Take a breath in. Exhale, bend your knees, look towards your thumbs, jump. Halfway lift, forward fold, extended mountain, press down, reach up, breathe in. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale, high plank to low plank. Upward facing dog, toes press down, breathe in. Downward facing dog, hips to the sky. It's different. Breathe in and breathe out. When you press down through your toes and you're lifting your thighs and your knees off the floor, you're not dumping into the small back. Cobra is where your knees and thighs are on the ground. Take a breath in. Let it go. Breathe in. Bend your knees, look to your thumbs, jump top of your mat. Halfway lift, forward fold, chair pose. First one, sit deep, squeeze in. Squeeze inner thighs in towards one another. Bring the pit of your belly in and up. Press your hip creases towards the back of your mat. Send your fingers towards the ceiling. Lift your heart. Take a breath in. As you exhale, sit 2 inches deeper. Take a breath in. Forward fold, let it go. Halfway lift, long spine. Hands to the mat, high plank to low plank. Upward facing dog, pull your heart to the fireplace. Breathe in. Downward facing dog, hips to the sky. Right foot steps forward for warrior 1. Right foot next to your right thumb. Back heel plants. And you do not need to be on a tightrope. Bring your back foot a little bit wider, closer to the outside edge of your mat. Like closer towards this way. Yeah. Now pull back on your right hip to send your left hip forward. Sit deep into your front thigh, stack front knee over front ankle. Take a longer stance if your knee is past your ankle. Pull the pit of your belly in and up. Create long side bodies. Sit deep into your front thigh. Take a breath in. Spin your pinky fingers in towards one another. Yeah, there's a big beach ball of energy right here. Bring your shoulders down away from your ears. Take 1 more breath in. Look up towards your hands. See your energy ball. Exhale, vinyasa, high plank to low plank. Upward facing dog. Breathe in. Downward facing dog. Let it go. Left foot steps forward for warrior one, left side. Take a big stance, a wide stance. Pull your left hip back. Just send your right hip forward. Sit deep into your front thigh. Take a breath in. Bring your back foot wider towards the chakra wall. Give your hips some space. Yeah, give your hips some space. Pull your bottom ribs in. Get long through your side bodies. Yes, take a big breath in. Spin your pinky fingers towards one another. See your ball of energy. Laser fingers. Look up, reach up. Breathe in. Exhale, vinyasa, high plank to low plank. Upward facing dog, breathe in. Downward facing dog, empty. Take a breath in. Exhale it out, bend your knees, top of your mat, jump. Halfway lift, forward fold, chair pose, sit deep, squeeze and reach. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift, breathe in. Vinyasa, high to low. Upward facing dog, press all your toes down. Downward facing dog, press your hips high. Right foot steps forward, warrior one, big step, flow like water. Press down, reach up, lift up. Open up to warrior two. Back heel is parallel with the back edge of your mat. Front heel is in line with the arch of your back foot. Whew. Get your heel in line with that back arch. Yeah, sit deep into your front thigh. Stack shoulders over hips. Yeah, shoulders and hips are like headlights facing Nebraska. Send your gaze out over your front middle finger. Sit deep. Take a longer stance. Yeah. Press your front knee towards your front pinky toe. Take a breath in. Let it go. Flip your front palm, reverse your warrior, reach up, lift up, see your fingers. Exhale, vinyasa, high to low. Upward facing dog, breathe in. Downward facing dog, breathe out. Left foot steps forward for warrior one, left side. Spark your fingers, yes. Open up to warrior two. Shoulders down away from your ears. Stack front knee over front ankle, bend deep. Take a big breath in. Laser fingers. Take another big breath in. Laser fingers. Flip your front palm, reverse, breathe in, breathe in, breathe in. Vinyasa, high to low. Upward facing dog, pull your heart through. Pull your heart to the flames. Downward facing dog, send your hips to the sky. Take a breath in, side out. Lift your right leg strong and straight. Flex your back foot. Pull your toes towards your face. Extend your leg long. Flex your foot, press out through your heel. Press out through your heel. Yeah, dial your toes straight down. Bend your knee. Stack your hips like a dog at a fire hydrant. Stack your hips. Press your top heel towards Nebraska. Keep flexing your foot. Keep flexing your foot. Press into my hand. Press. Come up onto the tippy toes of your bottom foot and flip your dog, bring both feet down to the earth. Give it a try. Send your fingers towards the fireplace. Lift your hips, lift your heart. Downward facing dog. Take a breath in. Let it go. Take another breath in, make some noise. I didn't hear any noise. Lift your left leg strong and straight. Now you kind of know where we're going. Bend your knees, stack your hips, come up on your tippy toes, your foot, and flip your dog. Both feet come down to 12 o'clock. Bring your, over. Spin around, both feet place 12 o'clock. Reach your fingers towards the fire. Yes, heel open, yes. Breathe in, breathe out. Take another breath, reach 2 inches farther. Downward facing dog, let it go. Work, yogis. Breathe in, breathe out. Lift your right leg strong and straight. Flex your foot. Bend your knees, stack your hips, flip your dog. And quick, press down, touch, reach, downward facing dog. Lift your left leg strong and straight. This is an opportunity. Bend your knees, stack your hips. Both feet come down to the earth. Come down, up and over, up and over. Bring both feet down to 12 o'clock. Press down through your heels. Lift your hips. Reach your fingers. Lift your hips. See where your fingers are pointing. Reach. Downward facing dog. Breathe in and breathe out. Congratulate yourself for trying something new. It's good work, yogis. Take a breath in. Empty it out. Downward facing dog. Take another breath in. Let it go. Fill up. Bend your knees. Look towards your thumbs, top of your mat. Jump. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Catch your hips with your hands and pause. Come to stand. Set your drishti. Find your spot to gaze. Send the weight of your body into your left foot. From your periphery in, from your skin in, hug skin to muscle to bone of your standing leg, your left leg. Bring your right thigh up and over your left for eagle. Right thigh comes up and over and squeeze. Two legs become one leg. Lift your pelvic floor, pull your belly button in. Arms wrap, right arm up and under, left one on top. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Bring your elbows up in line with your shoulders. Bring your shoulder blades together. Pull your shoulder blades together on your back. Squeeze. Everything that's touching, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Take another breath in. Squeeze more, squeeze more, squeeze more. Switch sides. Set your drishti. Shift the weight into your right foot. Stretch your right toes out on the mat. Left thigh comes up and over. Squeeze. Bring a slight bend to your standing. Yes, squeeze. Left arm comes up and under. Squeeze. Pull into center line. Belly button in, bottom ribs in. Get tall. Squeeze. 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 Pull your shoulder blades together. Squeeze. One more. Big squeeze. And switch sides. Good work. Good work. Set your gaze. Be intentional with your vision. Be intentional with your muscles. Right thigh up and over, squeeze. 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 And switch sides. Right foot roots into the earth, switch sides, yeah. Gotta get even. 2 eagles, a second eagle. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Pull shoulder blades together, bottom ribs in. Everything pulls into center line. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. And release. Everyone take your strap and loosely strap up the toe ball mound of your right foot. Toe ball mound of your right foot. Okay. Stretch your left toes out on the mat. Root your foot into the earth. Yeah. Set your gaze. Set your drishti. Take the strap together in your right hand. Bring your right knee into your chest. Skin to muscle to bone, hug in. Kick your foot into the strap towards the fireplace. Pull your right shoulder back into its socket. Yeah, get tall. Send the crown of your head towards the ceiling. Get tall. Stomp down through your standing leg. Open your right leg out towards the chakra wall. Keep pulling into center. Keep pulling into center. Pull into center. Extend your left arm. a little or a lot. See your left thumb. Come back to center. Kick your foot towards the fireplace, drop the strap, reach your fingers high towards the sky, kick your foot, press out through your heel. Airplane pose, right leg, kick it all the way to the back of your mat. Arms back by your sides like wings. Press down into my hands, press down into my hands. Drop your right hip 2 inches and flex your foot. Yeah, flex your foot. Lift your back heel 2 inches higher. Bring your hands to heart center, half moon, left hand down to the earth or to a brick. You have bricks, bring a left hand down to the brick. Stack your top hip. Stomp down through your standing legs. Stomp, stomp, stack your hips, flex your back foot, flex, press out through your heel. Yes, that flex. Reach your top hand towards the ceiling. Pull into center, press out through foot, through finger. Pull into center, press out through feet and core. Bring both feet down to the earth. Take a breath in, reset, and let it go. Left side. Take the strap around this bottom of your left foot. And stretch your right toes out onto the mat. Root down through the sole of your right foot. Hug skin to muscle to bone. Pull the bottom ribs in, belly button in, get tall. Yes, kick your left foot into the strap. Pull your left shoulder back into its socket, yeah. Open your leg out towards Nebraska. Keep pulling into center as you press out through your foot. Extend your right arm. Keep pulling into center. Reach through your right fingers, laser fingers. See your right thumb. Come back to center, foot towards the fireplace, reach your fingers high towards the sky, drop the strap, kick your foot towards the fireplace. Airplane pose, arms back by your sides. Palms face the earth like airplane wings. Flex your back foot. Yes, to point your toes straight down towards the earth. Find the baby back bend here. Take a big breath in. Bring your hands to heart center, half moon, right hand down to the brick. Stomp down through your standing leg. I'll be your wall. Stomp down through your standing wall. Lift your left leg. Flex your foot. Stack your hips. Reach your left fingers towards the sky. Reach. Pull into center. Laser fingers. Reach. Flex your back foot. Lift it 2 inches higher. Breathe in. Join both feet on the mat. Good work, yogi, and come to stand. Take a breath in. Let it go. Another breath. Empty it out. Dancer pose. Left foot roots into the earth. Right foot, take the strap loosely around your right ankle. Loosely around your right ankle, like so. Nothing fancy. Set your drishti, set your spot. Find your spot. Maybe it's a fingernail of Ganesh. Maybe it's our little meditating guy. Maybe it's a nail that's sticking out. Find your spot. Focus on your spot. Root your left foot into the earth, skin to muscle to bone, hug in. Belly button in, bottom ribs in, get tall. Activate your back toes. Are they asleep? Are they awake? Take the strap in both hands up above your head. Pull your belly button in, your bottom ribs in. Kick your foot towards the sky. Press your fist towards the ceiling. Pull into center line, press out through hand and foot. Drop your right hip. Kick your toes towards the sky. Find the spot where you fall over. Find the wobble. Find the falling over. Find the falling out. If you're not falling out, you're hanging out. Good work. Switch sides. Bring the strap around your left ankle loose. Root down through the sole of your right foot. Set your drishti. Become unmessable with through your solid gaze. Take the strap behind your head in both hands. Pull in, belly button in, bottom ribs in. Get tall. Get tall. Wake up your back toes. Kick towards the sky. Kick and pull. And kick and pull. Yeah, wake up your toes. Kick and pull. One more big kick and pull. Yes. Switch sides. Good work. Dancer, second set, first side. Find someplace new to go. Find someplace else where you start to fall out. That's the work. Finding where you fall out. Wake up your back toes. Make sure they're not just along for the ride. Pull bottom ribs in, belly button in. Wake up your back toes. Press your fist towards the sky. Fierce, fierce fist, like you mean it. Wake up your back toes. Kick and pull and kick and pull. Pull into center, press out through foot, through fist. One more, press, press, press. Come back to standing, good work. Breath in, breath out. You can drop the strap. Set up for tree pose. Take one of your bricks. Oh, do we have another? I always do that. We have another dancer. I always do that. I always forget the last dancer. Thanks, KJ. Something about the last dancer. Go for it, yogis. You know where to go. There's no time like the present. Time is of the essence. Time is of the essence. And become unmessable with. Fierce gaze. Fierce pulling in. Fierce fist lifting. Kick and pull. Pull in and kick and pull. Yeah, find the fallout. Find the fallout. That's the goal. Yeah, come back to standing. Now, the same determination, the same deliberate hugging in, the same fierce drishti. Find your spot. Tree pose. Tree pose. Find your spot. It should make no difference that I am moving. No difference. You are fierce, you are firm, you are solid, you are unmessable with. Press your foot into your leg into your foot. Pull your belly button and your bottom ribs and get tall. Spread your branches. Reach them towards the ceiling. Shift your gaze. Keep pulling into center. Sending energy out your fingers that you pull up from the sole of your foot. See the ceiling right up above you. Lean back into where you cannot see. Trust yourself. Find the falling out. Find the falling out. Look for it. Where is it? You're hiding it from yourself. Hands to heart center. And switch sides. Right foot comes down to the earth. Left foot, ankle, calf, or inner thigh. Unmessable gaze. Skin to muscle to bone. Pull in. Pull in. Press foot into leg, leg into foot. Active, active standing. Muscle energy. Shift your gaze. Trace a line across the ceiling. Find the ceiling right up above where you are. Right up above where you are. Lean back. Embrace the uncertainty. Embrace the uncertainty. It is there for you. It is okay. Find the falling out. Find it. Hands back to heart center. Join both feet on the mat. Make your way to the top of your mat. Take a breath in. Let it go. Take another breath in. Empty out. Inhale, extended mountain, press down, reach up, breathe in. Exhale, forward, fold. Halfway lift, big breath in. Guess what? Vinyasa, high plank to low plank, upward facing dog, breathe in. Downward facing dog, breathe out. Yeah, take a breath in. Let it go. Another breathe in, empty out. Step your right foot forward, warrior one, big step like you mean it. Press down, lift up, reach. Open up to warrior two. Your palm reverse, breathe in. Extended side angle, right side. That's forearm, thigh, or fingers to the earth. Keep stacking your front knee over your front ankle. Maybe you put your fingers on your neck. Laser fingers towards the sky. Stack your shoulders. Pull your bottom ribs in. Yes. See your top hand. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. One more big breath here. Warrior two, front knee stays right where it is. You've got this. Flip your front palm, reverse, breathe in. Straighten your front leg, soft knee. Straighten, soft knee, no locked out knees. Reach your right fingers towards the fireplace. Get long through your right side body. Keep straightening your front leg. Your right fingers down to the brick for triangle. Stack your shoulders. Laser fingers towards the sky. Press out through your back pinky toe. Take a breath in. Let it go. Keep pulling belly button in, bottom ribs in. Spin your heart towards Nebraska. One more big breath in. Exhale it out. Left fingertips bring you up to standing. Pivot both toes to face the long edge of your mat. Face Nebraska. Side facing wide angle forward fold. Hinge at the hips. Take a wider stance with your feet as you make your way down. Fingers to your mat. Toe heel your feet out wide, wide, wide. Your brain says no, no, no. Never mind that. Take your feet wide. This is not about what your mind is saying. Bring the top of your head in touch with something. A brick, a couple of bricks. They are there to bring you closer. They have different heights. You know, bring the top of your head down to something. Get out of your head. Open up the top of your head. Let all those words flow into the sponge of the brick. Let the brick soak up whatever is going on. Feel your toes. Press down to the knife's edge of both feet. Soften your knees. Press out through pinky toes. 2 more breaths right here. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Walk your fingertips out underneath your shoulders, halfway lift. Toe heel your feet in a little bit, press down, come to stand. Pivot your right toes to face the front edge of your mat. Left foot comes about halfway up your mat, short stance, wide stance. Feet wide, stance short. Bring your right foot a little wider. Right foot wider, right foot wider. Hips like headlights face the fireplace. Yeah, hips like headlights face the fireplace. Yeah, you'll feel it when you bring it wider, wider. Bring your right foot wider. Yeah, back foot a little bit wider too. Yes. Squeeze inner thighs in, belly button in. Reach your fingers high towards the sky. Bottom ribs in, yes. Hinge at the hips, reach towards the fireplace. Reach, reach, reach. Frame your front foot with your fingers. Place your fingers on bricks, spider fingers, yogi's choice. On your exhale, send your nose towards your right pinky toe. Head is heavy. Take a breath in. Let your head be heavy. Take another breath in. Heaviest head of all. Twisting triangle. Left fingers stay where they are. Pull your hips towards the back of your mat, the top of your head towards the fireplace. Reach your top hand towards the ceiling, palm facing the chakra wall. Yes. Take a breath in, get longer through your spine. Twist, 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 twist. Take another breath in. Twist, 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 twist. Fill up for the ride. Vinyasa, high plank to low plank. Good work, yogis. Upward facing dog. Breathe in, lift your heart. Downward facing dog, lift your hips. Take a breath in, open your mouth, stick out your tongue, make some noise. I didn't hear you. Take a breath in. Yes. Left foot steps forward, warrior one. Big step, press down, lift up, reach up. Open up to warrior two. Keep pressing left knee towards left pinky toe. Flip your front palm, reverse, breathe in, breathe in, breathe in. Extended side angle, left side, forearm to thigh, fingers to earth. Maybe to a brick. Keep Keep pressing your left knee towards Nebraska. It wants to cave in. Keep pressing it towards Nebraska. Yeah, keep pressing it towards Nebraska. Spin your left lung and under. Yes, laser fingers, long side body. Take a breath in. Let it go. Take another breath in. Stay low in your front thigh, warrior two. Fierce, warrior two. Yeah, warrior two. Yeah, press down through your heel. Flip your front. Reverse. Breathe in, breathe in, breathe in. Straighten your front leg. Soft knee, no locked out. Soft knee. Reach your left fingers towards the fireplace. Reach, reach, reach. Bring them down to the brick. Stack your shoulders. Stack your shoulders. Press out through the right pinky toe. Left lung under. Yes. Press the crown of your head towards the fireplace. Take a breath in. Let it go. Take another breath in. Let it go. Right finger up to standing. Pivot both toes to face the chakra wall. Side facing, wide angle, forward fold. Second opportunity. Second opportunity. Bring your feet wider than you did last time. With every vinyasa, you get more open, more warm, more apt to try something new. Crawl your fingers around towards Nebraska. So turn your fingers around to face Nebraska. Crawl them towards Nebraska. Pull your heart through the window of your legs. Pull your heart through the window of your legs. Soften your mind, soften your words. Feel your pinky toes. Feel your pinky toes. Where are they? Take a breath in. Let it go. Walk your fingers back out underneath your shoulders. Halfway lift. Toe heel your feet in just a little bit. Press down, come to stand. Pivot your left toes to face the fireplace. Right foot comes halfway up your mat. Short stance, wide stance. Press down through your heels. Squeeze inner thighs in. Reach your fingers high towards the sky. Fierce squeeze into center line. Pull the bottom ribs in. Hinge at your hips. Reach towards the fireplace. Reach, reach, reach. Frame your front foot with your fingers on bricks or spider hands. Yogi's choice. Send your nose towards your left pinky toe. Let your head be heavy. Imagine you could put your nose on your left pinky toe. Just imagine it. Breathe in. I'm not saying that's the goal. Just saying imagine it. Keep pressing down through your back heel. Let your head be heavy. Take another breath in. Heavy head. Twisting triangle. Right fingers stay where they are. Pull your hips towards the back of your mat. Spin your heart towards Nebraska. Reach your fingers towards the ceiling. Spin your right lung under, left lung over. Breathe in. Twist, 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 twist. Breathe in. Twist, 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 twist. Take a breath for the ride. Vinyasa flow. High plank to low plank. Upward facing dog. Breathe in. Downward facing dog. Empty out. Yeah. Shift your weight forward to a high plank. Then low plank. Then high plank. Then low plank. Then high plank. Lower down. 3, 2, 1. Bring your arms back by your sides. Palms facing the earth. Palms facing the earth. Yes, yes. With the strength of your back body, zip your 2 legs into 1 leg. Squeeze your 2 legs into 1 leg. Press your pubic bone down into the earth. Fly your hands, heart, feet, rise up. Soften your forehead, let your breath go. Rise up, fly higher, lift hands, heart, feet, rise. Yes. Take another breath in. Stay here, let your breath go. Get 2 inches higher, breathe in. Lower all the way down. Place an ear on the earth. Take a breath in. Take a breath out. Floor bow. Bend your knees, grab your feet, grab your ankles. Squeeze in the center. Flex your feet. Kick your feet into your hands as you pull back on your feet with your hands. Grab your feet, grab your ankles. Yes. Rise up. Yeah, press your thighs into the earth. Lift your heart. Take a breath in. Let it go. Take another breath in. Release your grip. Windshield wiper your legs from side to side. Floor bow. Second set. Reach back. Grab your feet. Grab your ankles. Kick your feet into your hands. Pull back your feet with your hands. Squeeze, squeeze me, squeeze, 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 squeeze. Yeah, squeeze your knees into my shins. Yeah, squeeze. Breathe. 3, 2, 1. Lower all the way down. Windshield wiper. That feels good. Take a breath in. Let it go. Downward facing dog. Extend your right leg strong and straight. Bend your knees, stack your hips. Half pigeon. Right knee to your right wrist. Right knee to right wrist. Let your right shin drape across the top of your mat. Yes. Work to stack your front toe bones. So stack your big toe over your pinky toe. Flex your front foot. Maybe that means you place a brick underneath your right hip. That's what bricks are for. That's what bricks are for. We need a song like that. Keep stacking your front toe bones. Keep your back toe tucked. Pull your bottom ribs in, your belly button in. Can you press down so much that you lift your fingers up off the earth? Press down through feet so much you can lift your fingers. And then when you're ready, take sleeping pigeon, crawl your fingers out, bring your forehead down to the earth. And soften. Create space. Crawl your fingers towards the fireplace. Let your spine become long. Big breath in. Big breath out. And again, breathe in. Crawl your fingertips back up onto your mat. Downward facing dog, 3-legged dog with your right leg high. Maybe you take some hip circles or some knee circles. Check it out. Downward facing dog. Lift your left leg strong and straight. Flex your foot. Flex your foot. Yes. Bend your knees, stack your hips. Half pigeon, left knee to left wrist. Stack those front toe bones. Stack your big toe on top of your pinky toe. So look down. Is your front toe stacked over your baby toe? Press the knife's edge of your left foot into the earth. Can you press down through knife's edge and all your toes? Find space. Lift your fingers. Press your power down. Find space. And then when you're ready, take sleeping pigeon. Crawl your fingers forward. Bring your forehead down. Create a long spine. Big breath in. Big breath out. Another. Breathe in. And empty. Bring your fingertips back up onto your mat. Tuck your back toe. 3-legged dog, left leg high. Kick it back to hip circles, to knee circles. Back to downward facing dog. Come down to your knees and set up for an inversion practice of your choice. It could be as straightforward as waterfall pose, where you take a brick underneath your sacrum, underneath your tailbone, and send both legs towards the sky. Flex your feet. Stretch your fingers up towards the ceiling. Anything that gets your hips up above your heart. If you have a traditional headstand practice, go for it at the back of your mat. We have wall space if you'd like to try it at the wall. Yogi's choice. Yogi's choice. Keep flexing your feet, pressing up through your heels. Give yourself some more space from the wall. Bring your hand basket right about there. Okay. Yeah. Give yourself some space so when you come up, it's not jarring when you hit the wall. Okay. Yeah. Bring down dog legs. Walk your toes in, walk your toes in, walk your toes in. Press down through your elbows, lift one leg. Press your leg into my hand. Find the wall with your other wall. Okay, now squeeze my fist. Find my fist, squeeze. Flex your feet, press your heels up. Pull your bottom ribs in, press up through your heels. Press your heels towards the ceiling, squeeze. Press down through elbows, down through forearms, straighten your legs. Yeah, stomp the ceiling. Keep squeezing my fist, stomp the ceiling. Bottom ribs in, belly button in. Child's pose. Child's pose. Good work, Yogi. Take a breath in. Let it go. Yeah, inverters, waterfall pose, people. Bring your feet down to the earth. Remove the brick. Take in a full body stretch. Point your toes, flex your feet, get big, take up space. Take a final happy baby. End on a symmetrical pose. Grab the outside edges of your feet. Yeah, press your tailbone down into the earth. Press the back of your head into the earth. Kick your feet towards the sky as you pull back on your feet with your hands. Breathe in and breathe out. Release your happy baby. Extend your legs out long on your mat. Find the corners of your mat with your heels. Find the corners of your mat with your heels. Legs extended long. Get big, take up space. Bring your arms down by your sides, palms up. Palms up to receive the energy that you have created. You have reached the final pose of this evening's practice. Receive the gift that you have created for yourself. Receive the gift that you have created for yourself. Let your breath return to normal. There's nothing to do. There's nothing to change. There's nothing that needs any fixing. You are perfect, whole, and complete. Now, just as you were perfect, whole, and complete when you entered this room. Let your tongue fall away from the roof of your mouth. Let your teeth slightly part. Feel how the earth supports you. Let your body receive the gift of this practice. Begin to wiggle your fingers and toes. Take in the biggest breath you've taken in all day right here, right now. Breathe in. Open your mouth, stick out your tongue, make a face, lion's breath. Yeah, take another breath in, bigger, bigger, bigger. Lion's breath out. Again, breathe in. Let something go. Bend your knees, roll to your favorite side, and cradle your head in your arms and pause. Cradle your head in your arms. Show yourself some love right here. Pause. Pause. Slowly press yourself up to a seated position at the top of your mat. If you would like to partake of the cedarwood scent, find your towel. Bring your left hand to your heart, the right hand with the towel. You can bring it up under your nose, sit tall. Feel your heart beat with your left hand. Inhale for a count of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold your breath. Exhale for a count of 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold your breath. Inhale for a count of 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold your breath. Exhale for a count of 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold your breath. Breathe in for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold your breath. Exhale. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a big breath in. Exhale it out. Bring both hands to heart center. Press your thumbs into your breastbone. Sit tall. Honor yourself for the work of coming to your mat, of being present, of trying new things, being curious, finding the space where you fall out, looking for it, and knowing that this is a practice, not a perfect. Say something kind to yourself, and we'll close with a single Om. Breathe in. Bring your thumb knuckles to the space between your eyebrows. Together we bow and say Namaste. Namaste. Good work, yogis. Give yourself a hand.